In this episode of Financial Model Detective, I want to tell you how financial modeling shaped my personality. So this is another chit chat video. I'm not going to do any Excel work in this video. I have a blog post on the same topic as well. I'm going to start the blog by explaining to you a little bit about myself, about my journey, about how I started off as a financial modeler to get to where I am today. So all this is going to be in my blog post. If you're interested, you can go and read it. However, I'm going to skip that part in the video and I'm just going to focus on the qualities of a financial modeler. Okay, so I'm going to start with flexibility. A financial modeler needs to be flexible. Why is that? Because project finance deals and transactions in general are very volatile. So things are going to change, during the due diligence of a project, during the appraisal of a project. So you need to have this quality of flexibility within yourself so that you can basically accompany your team during the hard times when things needs to be changed, suddenly in a deal. And also in terms of a financial model itself needs to also be flexible because of this volatility in transactions. The second quality of a financial modeler to me is simplicity. Deals are in general complicated. And also project documents are also sometimes written in a language that might be complicated. For example, contracts usually are written by lawyers and maybe sometimes it's very complicated to understand the legal language. So as a financial modeler, you need to have the skill to be able to see the complication, whether it's in a project document, in a contract, in the technical studies, to take the complexity and simplify it and apply it in your financial models. The third quality of a financial modeler is organization. A financial modeler needs to be organized. You will need to deal with a lot of model versions, and also your financial model itself needs to be very organized. You need to basically separate your inputs from your calculation and present your result in a very organized manner. The fourth skill, which I think is very important, is communication. First of all, the model that you are building is not for yourself. It's a tool that you are creating for some stakeholders involved in a transaction, and these stakeholders, they all have different point of views. So your tool, which is the financial model, should be able to communicate with these different users and yourself as well. If you want to be a negotiator, if you want to be a financial modeler who can negotiate contracts, then you need to really have communication skills. If you don't have communication skills, then unfortunately, or maybe that's something you like, so it might not be unfortunate for you, but you're going to end up being what they call spreadsheet engineer. So you're going to be back in the back office just providing numbers to your team, and they're going to go and take these numbers and negotiate their contracts. However, if you can equip yourself, if you're starting off as a financial modeler, if you can equip yourself with communication skills, then most probably you can be a financial modeler who can also negotiate contracts. The last thing that I want to mention here, and I really talk about this subject a lot, is that as a financial modeler, you should have a solution provider mindset. What do I mean by having a solution provider mindset is that as I said, because of the complexity of projects and transactions, and also the incentives that are there for the team, for the investment analyst, for the basically directors in a project, their aim is to get the project going forward. So they might come to you as a financial modeler and ask you to kind of justify what they think is right. So you as a financial modeler, if you have this mindset that you're going to do as you're told, then you're going to be a problem solver, okay? But what I want you to be is a solution provider. You look at the problem, you see that there are how many solutions that you can find for a single problem and provide all these solutions instead of just giving one answer, which is solving the problem. Okay, so these are all the things that I wanted to cover here. I also have another blog post which talks about, the qualities of a financial modeler. I'm going to also put the link if you're interested to go and read. And as I said, also check out my blog post on the same topic. I'm going to also tell you a little bit about my background. And if you like such a content, please consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye. If you want to learn how to build better financial models, check out my online course on financial model spreadsheet design at courses.phoenixmode.com.